right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Psychos Platters. Always powered by coffee each and every time. That's how this works. That's how this guy here can keep going and doing what he does for you. I hope everybody's doing pretty good. I'll tell you, for all things are worth. That's right. That's right. That's right, Fred. That's right, William. Hello to this evening here. I was going to do one last night. I half promised. That's why I always say if barring anything stupid, I never try to promise anything, and I'm glad I didn't because I kind of felt like shit yesterday. A lot better today, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yes, Fred is whatever. DJ, DJ Trish, like I said, I don't know if you have been on in a little while, but I publicly thanked you for the mixed CDs from a few weeks back and the CDs that you gave me. I enjoyed them very, very much through the post. Thank you so much, honestly. Again, hello there, Big Lamb. Big Lamb, Little Lamb is just I don't know. She's on the teal ottoman teal couch. David Donnelly, how you doing? Good to see you guys. See, I haven't even been on 30 seconds. Boom, 10 of you. 10 of you are on. I love it. I love it. This is what it's like. I miss you guys so much. And I've got some good news and some bad news. So the good news, I did not expect to get the laser treatment on my left eye. And I did. I got it in the office. And I was just like click, click, click within a minute and a half. And I can now see like literally, with just a slight, they said it would take about 24 hours, but just a slight bend, okay? But no more shower curtain. I'm 90% in the sight field and I love it. So I am very happy that's that. Are you going to be streaming this year? Of course he's going to be streaming this year. I would expect William to keep going and streaming, and I hope so because we do enjoy his shows from time to time. Yeah, so well, thank you kindly, seriously. There's going to be some interesting things coming up on the horizon of 2026. I might be filming a short after the broadcast tonight, just to do broadcast possibly tomorrow. A little bit of a hint of what might be coming, at least in a mini series. Maybe I'm trying to take care of a few things, maybe making room and well, I don't blame you. You got to do that, right? Penny Lane in my ears and in my eyes. Always good to see you, sweetie. Always good to see you indeed. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. I just feel like a big weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Now, saying that, cars in the shop, unfortunately, for about another day and a half. CV axle, I think it was, or whatever they CV joint, CV axle. Needless to say, it needed to be done. I knew there was something. I knew there was just my little spidey sense was going off, and I couldn't figure it out. So it ain't gonna be too ridiculous, but still, I've got downtime, so I've been reading. That's part of your hint. I've been reading some things, and we will discuss at another time what I've been reading. Some really, really good stuff here, I'll tell you. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Yes, yes, yes. Dave, what's up? Click, click. That's all it took, believe it or not. Three clicks in this. I guess there was a laser in the thing and took care of it. I was like, he didn't even tell me that was what it was going to be. He just said, put your chin here, click, click, click. And I'm like, wow, what a difference. What a real strange, cool difference. You know, um, but I mean, all of us are getting older. I understand, but it's like the eyesight thing was part of my depression. I kid you not. Now, what's really weird is that I can see in my left eye, like let's say, for example, I'm looking at the wall, and in my left eye, it looks like a complete white wall. On the right of my eye, it's an off-white. So I have a feeling, I bet you maybe I'm just throwing this out there as a guess that within the next year, I'll probably get starting of a cataract in my right eye. They did some preventive maintenance so that I didn't have to deal with that last year. So, I mean, no worries, if I got a cataract, I already know how it's like. So I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Yeah, very, very happy. I didn't expect it to be today. I thought this was going to be something done in the future. and better. I love it that way. So you know what, dozen of you, I love you guys. I'm glad you're here. Um, if you feel like it, smash the like button. Check your subscriptions. I want to thank everybody for watching and subbing. Did get a few subscribers since the last broadcast, actually. And so I want to thank those people. They haven't hit the system yet for me to acknowledge them. Acknowledge me. But when they do, of course, I always mention who the heck it is. That is a fact. So let's see. Depending on what part of the country you're in or in the world, it's going to start cooling down some for a few days. It actually kind of did today. Everyone hit up. Half Price Books is a great damn place, and I'm jealous that you have a Half Price Books. Okay, I wish Northwest Arkansas would have a Half Price Books. Who the hell do I have to bitch at to get a Half Price Books in Northwest Arkansas? Because I'll do it. I miss how I know about Half Price Books is Chicagoland. There's two locations I would visit. I always came up with something cool out of those places. The most fun that I had was the cheap ass 45s. I'm telling you, I would get to those like vultures on a carcass. And sometimes I would find some really cool soul treasures and some garage stuff. Hell, I'd even find an occasional 50 Sun out of those things from time to time. But I miss the half price stuff. Hell, I even found a near mint condition. I think it was near mint. Buddy Holly story, 1959. I got out of a half price books outlet, which they killed the outlet in Rockford, Illinois. Yeah, I've got blotches in one eye. Why I can't see chat so well when being on screen. Oh no. Yeah, time to get that worked out, my friend. Oh, you said cardiac. I oh, it's a pink cardiac. It's pink. That means it's healthy. He said putty cat. Putty cat's in one eye. Putty tat. I thought I saw a putty tat. I did. I did. Arkansas. That's right. There's a band called Arkansas down here. Seriously. Oh man. But anyways, kind of going to get cooler down here, for at least for the next few days. Burr friggity burr. Um, I hope the S word isn't in the forecast, but I really can't complain. I guess considering we're walking in to mid-January. Also, I am relishing Sunday late afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, 5:30 p.m. Sunday. The Bears take on the Rams. That's right. For the divisional playoffs. I hope that they beat the crap out of the Rams, and then we would go to whoever is next, which I'm not sure exactly who that would be for that equation, but we have to get through this one first. Um, please tell us one story of Bobby Weir. Really bummed about it. Well, we did have, of course, Andy have our tribute episode last episode, but I don't really have a lot of stories about Bobby Weir, although I do have to mention a Grateful Dead story. I had chances to go back to see the Dead all the way back, going back to 1982 for this guy here. Okay, when they came to the Rosemont Horizon in Rosemont, Illinois, near Chicago. And my parents, I loved my parents, but my parents were way overprotective. I mean, I was going to go with a friend of mine and one of their parents. I mean, it wasn't like there wasn't going to be adult supervision, but they heard stories of the Grateful Dead and oh, how I might get acid dropped and blah 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 blah. And I had a chance to see the Dead like 3 or 4 times, and something always ended up in the way every time I wanted to go see the Grateful Dead. And then Jerry died. In fact, I had tickets to the last. It's all good. But I had tickets to. It's on replay. If you're bored, you can watch it. Um, but my buddy had tickets to that last show in Soldier Field. With the band opening, the '90s version of the band, and I've seen video later after the fact that Cherry just did not look well. He was not performing very well that night or that afternoon or whatever it was. Excuse me. I think it was in the daytime they did the show. And I'm glad, I hate to say this, I'm glad I wasn't at that last one because I probably would have been very depressed seeing Cherry like that. So, oh man, I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything else that I could tell you before we get started here. Yes, I'm still considering doing the whatever vinyl tag, official, not official. I don't know what the hell it is. I have some things written down, but I need to. I don't know. I just need to kick myself in the ass and get going on it. I'm kind of hesitant for some reason. I'm not sure why. I have not really been feeling, up until today, which I feel a lot better than the last few days. I haven't felt really good. You know what I'm saying, gang? I think you guys can relate to that. Um, yeah, ain't that the truth? That is exactly the truth on that. And I'm trying to figure this out here. Did you get that avatar from a Brady Bunch album cover? Because that's what it kind of looks like. If I had that album in front of my face, I would look at it myself. Yes, try my CD and cassette tag. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, Trish. I ended up giving away most of my cassettes to my bestie Donna Joe Cat Lady because I was clearing out things. I kept a couple. I did only because they were more local to me. They were Chicago area bands. Because I'm supposed to end up. My buddy Scott got me a couple of years ago a twin cassette, and it ran really well from a Goodwill at a decent price. So eventually, the next time I get back up to Chicagoland, which I don't know when the hell that's going to be, but that supposedly is waiting for me, and I will be grateful for that. But yeah. So, man, oh man. Well, without any further ado, I kind of titled this thing VC Some Like It Hot, and for some reason, this kind of got stuck in my head today. And well, last year was the 40th anniversary. 40th anniversary of this album. Can you imagine this? I remember when this first thing came out. Yes, I bought it in 1985. I thought the damn thing was let's see, the younger kids of today would call it a slap banger. I just call it kick ass. Ladder too, and that's fun. I like sausage and cheese dish.
Hot. Some like it hot. Some like it hot. Some like it hot.
That's right. Some Like It Hot from the Power Station from '85. You got Robert Palmer. You got the Taylor Boys from Duran Squared, and you got two members of Chic all together to put that nice, lovely album mix. I love that damn album. You know what? I even like their version of Bang a Gong, Get It On, but Some Like It Hot was probably top for me anyway on that. What I always kind of thought though, with Robert Palmer pulled such a, I understand why he did it, but it was still such a douchey move. Was he could have gone off at least for Live Aid and done the show, okay? Instead of what the hell are we going to do? He could have gone off and said, "Look, I had to pass on the tour." He goes, "But I'll do Live Aid with you guys. That'll give you some time to get somebody to replace me," which, of course, Michael DeBar ended up doing so. And they ended up doing the tour, but it wasn't the same. Well, the thing is I didn't know until, geez, maybe it was about a few months ago that in '96, that Power Station got back together and did another record. So I am on the lookout for that CD. Uh, And I heard it didn't chart too well, so it could end up being Jukebox from Hell fare eventually. Don't think Jukebox from Hell is dead. It's not. It's just sleeping for a little while, that's all. It's sleeping. Poppies, it's sleeping. All right, so if you don't believe Michael Nolan is a subscriber buyer, it was Magic Beans to sell. Geez, oh boy. Always expect good music when you're watching the Psycho Show. Well, we try around here. It is not always winners and it's not always losers. Santa Claus remembered me, Richard. Brian, greetings from Tokyo. Been a while. Hope all is well. Yeah, today it is. I would say so. We got to seize the day, ladies and gentlemen. Seize the day. Brandon, that's a bit of a distance. Can you play Ordofon? No, we are not going to play Ordofon Nap. Yeah. I don't know why I've heard of Patsy Ann Noble. That name sounds familiar. Not to be confused with, did she split off from that duo Barnes and Noble? No, I'm kidding. I'm just fucking with you guys. All right. How about a new song? A new kind of quieter song though, actually, compared to what we just did there. Nice. Lisa, James Farley. Yes, everybody. I meant the link to the video. So Dion's got a new one. He does. There's some of it's archival on it, but some of it's new tracks too. And he ended up co-writing a song with a gentleman by the name of Scott Kepner. I hope I wrote that down right. Who was in the Del Lords and the Dictators. I said Dictators. And I thought, what the heck, we would play this. In a Heartbeat of Time is the name of Dion's new song. And take a little listen. Wow.
It's 5:50, soon she'll be passing this way. She walks by and smiles.
Nice. Very nice.
And I see you're lonely and cold and a little in me. Oh, won't you just turn around? She walks on down the street. In a heartbeat of time. In a heartbeat of time. Oh, what you lost in a dream you'll find in a heartbeat of time. Baby. I imagine her there at work in an office downtown, pretending so hard, dreaming when no one's around. So I open myself up silently day after day. Oh, won't you just turn around? I swear I won't look away. In a heartbeat of time. In a heartbeat of time. Oh, what you lost in a dream you will find in a heartbeat of time. I once was lucky in love. What went wrong, I'm still not sure of. And now when I look in your face, I see that you're in the same place, baby. From here you look perfect, but I won't fool myself again. What shimmers like gold can turn to dust in your hand. I'll be a candle, bring light to your dimly lit scene. Oh, and tomorrow forever, I'll be there 5:15 in a heartbeat time. In a heartbeat time. Oh, what you love, you dream, you will find in a heartbeat time. In a heartbeat time. In a heartbeat time. Oh, what you love, you dream, you will find in a heartbeat time. Heartbeat, babe. Yeah, baby. Oh, human, babe. Babe, in a heartbeat. Oh, in a heartbeat. You could see me forever, forever in a true love, babe. Yeah.
Who
Well,
thought in 2026 we would have new Dion?
yeah, that was pretty good for. I like Dion music. This is the first time I've heard this one though.
Hi, Johnny.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, doing a lot
Good.
better now. Yes. Oh, it's Dave Troll. I like that. That got me. I didn't see that coming. Oh man. Let's see here. What we got? I should look up what's available on Patsy Ann Noble here in the UK. That final Danger Man 1966 episode with her co-starring is called Not So Jolly Roger. Patrick McGoohan goes undercover as a DJ on a pirate radio station. It's brilliant and funny swan song to the series where anything goes. I've heard of Danger Man, actually. That sounds funny, though. Of course, seeing the title Not So Jolly Roger, somebody went off and I wish I remembered the channel name, but they went and posted it was Christmas weekend 1975. It was the Rutland Television Network out of the BBC. And so they played the episode where George Harrison is on there as a pirate. And then I've played it a long, long time ago, where he sings like a pirate, and it sounds like he's going to start singing "My Sweet Lord," and then it changes. It changes right from like the first couple opening bars, and he's talking about being a pirate and a yo ho ho and stick it up your mast, and I'm like, I thought that was always funny. See, that's still cool though. The cheesecake covers I think are cool. I haven't found that many cheesecake covers. I wish I still had the one. I did find like a Tina Louise, I think from the 50s. If she was a cheesecake cover. Yes, the pirate song. I love that song. George does a great version of that. Hey, James says, hey, Johnny. Brian says, hey, if you're not busy, Brian, pop on up. I dropped a link, I think, very shortly here, everybody. Stick it up your mast. Of course, I see it, Dave. We'll get you in a second. Of course, my going off, and this is my imitation of a parrot.
Hey guys,
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
I can't imitate any birds. I'm good.
stick it up the mast. Thanks, Captain. Anyways,
That was a great loss to the music world when Bob Weir passed away.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, I'm not, to be honest, I really didn't get into, the only song I know of the Grateful Dead is I Will Survive, I think it's called, or something like that.
Oh, Touch of Grey. Yes.
Touch of Grey, is it? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
That
They
was
have
a-
they have in the lyrics, I will survive.
Yep.
Or something.
I love that
That's
song.
that's the only one I know of, which I like. But I really never got into the Grateful Dead, although I liked their covers. The artists that made their covers were really great covers and stuff.
Definitely so. Definitely.
Well,
But,
Johnny and Paul, I've heard some of the older stations either in Nebraska or Wyoming. I've heard the songs "Truckin'" and "High on Casey Jones" a few times.
Oh yeah.
Truckin'.
Yeah, that truck in there, that's another one, that I heard
I've
too.
heard on the radio anyway.
Yeah. But
Riding that train.
other than that,
Hi, Uncle
Cocaine, yeah, that one I've heard.
Oh man, they had a lot of good stuff.
I think it's just that I couldn't figure out what genre they were, like whether it was like folk, whether it was country, whether it was like I don't know. This is me, anyways. I couldn't figure out what genre they were in. You know,
They had a lot of influences.
Well, like I thought maybe they were kind of folky, but then I thought, okay, no, there's a bit of country in there somewhere, but I just not saying they weren't. I mean, there's a lot of deadhead people that still great, a lot of fan base, right? So I'm not. Let's put it this way. Now, this is going to offend the Tragically Hip fans, but I think I'd rather listen to the Grateful Dead than the Tragically Hip. I just can't handle.
I don't know.
Rest his soul. I'm not. God rest his soul. I couldn't handle Downey. Is it Downey or something? Just Downing. The lead singer of the Tragically Hip, Gord Downing, right? I think it is. But I just couldn't handle his singing. So, but to each his own, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I know of the name Tragically Hip. I just really have never heard the music. And yes, the Dead did defy genres. They were kind of a melting pot, if you want to think about it. They took and absorbed a lot and then gave it right back to us in their form. I went to one Dead concert, and the interesting thing was the people. But now you didn't take the brown acid when you went, right? Hopefully not. And right at that concert, hopefully you weren't accosted by any Hell's Angels, and maybe you ended up bumping into some friends of the devil. I don't know. Hopefully not. Yes, sir. Oh, look at you. Okay.
I got this from David of Safe and Sound Texas channel.
Sure.
He's doing the Name That Tune contest. I got 5 right. So
That's right.
He sent me we privated messages, and he was trying. I made him some. I used to have this album once, and he had it. Luckily, again.
Nice.
That's a great band.
Listen, I'm telling you, if you want to see someone that knows a lot about music, because I checked out Dave's channel too, and the Name That Tune and all that, and this guy Dave, he's the guy is a friggin' founder of information. This guy hit every friggin' like not even the note could barely come out, and you knew who it was.
If I heard the song before, I know the introduction. I know.
Yeah, you really know a lot about that stuff. I'm telling you, it's like for me, it's like I can't really remember what day it is yesterday, so I wouldn't be good at trivia like that. But you really nailed all of them pretty much, and so pretty impressive.
I know.
Since you for dedication to showing that record, let's play something from that. While I also get Melody up here.
Yeah, I got a Foghat LP too, but it doesn't have. I'm not sure whether it has.
How about that cooker?
I'll tell you, there's got to be an easier way to look for these damn out records. Bending over like that to get the records is like holy shit.
What did you have? Oh, there you go.
What's the live album?
Sure, cool. Another one.
Cool. I don't have that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So it does have slow ride on this one. This is live though. Yeah.
You can't lose with getting 70s Foghat. You just can't.
I agree.
Now, I'll admit I'm a nerd. I've got some of the early 80s stuff, but to me it just seems like, I don't know, after Rod Price left, kind of like, I think he was kind of the soul of the band, really. I mean, Dave was the voice, but here you go. By the time you get to this, which I've played something off of that.
I love this record.
Yes.
It's really great.
Now, no, it's all good.
Don't mind
hello,
me.
Mello. How you doing, bro? Back?
No, it could be better. I am seriously going through a serious flu-like symptoms.
Oh, no.
Post nasal drip, like my whole sinuses are like on fire.
Oh,
I took
God.
nasal spray, so it's holding back for now, but it's been nonstop. And I'm like you think me smoking a bong is a bad cough? I am like coughing like I can't believe.
Oh, jeez.
So I mix it with weed to at least get something out of it.
Yeah, right.
My baby, another good one, yes.
Okay. People
I've been
figure
dealing
out-
with it for almost, I don't know, 2.5 days now. And it's gotten like, each day it's increased. I'm hoping I'm coming to the peak, and tomorrow I'll start feeling better. I had to even
Well,
cancel band.
That's what I'm thinking. If you do have the vid, usually, like, if you've had it before, they say that unless it's going to be some new strain, about 5 to 7 days is the typical. So, yeah, you might be, like, almost at the halfway point.
That's
Maybe
what it is. I didn't even think about that because I even have COVID home tests. I should even try and see if that's what it is.
Well,
Or if
could it
it's just
possibly be just the flu?
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
which they
It doesn't feel any different than the flu, you know,
they
or cold.
classify COVID, everything COVID. If you have
this
the
is true.
diarrhea, it's COVID. You know, everything's fucking COVID. COVID this, COVID that. It's like it could be just an ordinary flu for crying out loud.
For
Right?
that, though, that's anal COVID. It's
Well, there you
diarrhea.
go.
That's gross.
I mean, not saying that there isn't some kind of a thing called about COVID, but I mean, not everything's COVID. It just probably could be just a flu you had, a flu bug or something.
This just
That's
came
what
into
I'm
my brain.
Yeah.
A new show called Psycho and the Anal COVID players.
There you go.
That's not right. That's not right. Oh well.
Thank you, 4D. I appreciate that, brother.
So Sean did a Gene Clark in the oh, I might have to check that out. Gene Clark, very underrated, I think, in my opinion. I swear there's something in the air. Twice a day, apparently, due to the popularity.
Well, you know, they say in New Jersey it was going around. I mean, I don't know where. I'm pretty home all the time. The only time I venture out is to the post office to ship stuff and
Yeah.
supermarket. That is really it. And band practice, but we haven't even had band practice that much. So
4D says DeMello D, go get a lot of D. Go get a lot of D.
I've been taking vitamin D. Yeah. I bought some. And vitamin C as well. 1,000 milligram caplets.
Could be those stupid chemtrails. I heard a weird rumor speaking about about the Byrds' 1973 album. There's a rumor going around that somebody might have actually licensed it for possible remaster and expanded. That would be nice. Yes, I think it was twice a day here. Twice a day. Yes, indeed. Anyway, so I'm sorry you're not feeling really good. I'm trying to stay. This is the reason why I don't like going.
It breaks up the monotony. You know, I'm here by myself, so you know, I can go out. I can at least have something to, you know, to at least bring up my spirits.
Gene is maybe the greatest songwriter of his generation, better than Zimmerman and Townes, maybe.
Or Townes Van Zandt? Is that who they're?
Sometimes mic sounds off.
Maybe it's mine. I can't tell how my mic sounds.
I think I'm hearing a little bit, but not a lot.
I was hearing that too, and I was thinking to myself, okay, who the hell is that causing that? Because I was thinking the same thing.
I hope it's not mine.
Of
Well, I
DARPA.
turned off my fan, and maybe my fan was making a noise.
No,
That
it didn't
sounds
sound like
better.
a fan. It's just like something garbled or something
Yeah, I heard
garbled.
that too.
It might be my fan blowing on the microphone of the phone.
I don't know. I never
It's in
heard
the
of DARPA. Now, Daria I heard of. She was in an MTV show. Anyway, yeah, Dharma, which was Dharma and Greg.
He's
But,
Beavis and Butthead, Daria.
Yeah. To give us a little bit of a musical interlude, I once again managed to find some really goofy 50s and 60s and early 70s 45s to play.
Okay, I hear it again.
Yeah, I am too. This one here, Jay Brinkley, Guitar Smoke, out of Gainesville, Texas, 1958.
I always find the obscure stuff. That's cool.
I love playing the obscure
Yeah,
stuff.
no problem.
Well, I never heard it.
Me neither.
And that's half the reason why you guys come here.
Yeah.
must be instrumental. I like yeah.
Hmm. Why, yes, I do.
Hey, I'm writing that down. That would be a good intro to my show if I
There you
wanted to
go.
use it. Right?
Now, this should have been a hit single. Darn it. Right? I like that type of music.
Lenny and the Squig Tones. Yes, yes.
I'll add a bit of a thing to it. Hey. Yeah, welcome to Johnny Hill's Malt Shop Memories. You're listening to Jay Brinkley, Guitar Smoke.
Yep. There you go.
You'll be listening to some great music here in the Doo-Wop Cafe. So stick around and enjoy the great music of Johnny L.
That's right. Check out Johnny L. Doo-Wop Cafe.
I like that. I like this. This would be a good promo. Although I did a tune for my show already using AI is pretty good. So
Nice.
that's nice. I like that.
1958. Yes.
Hmm.
Let's see here. Wow. What do we want to get into? Maybe a little bit of satisfaction? Yeah, maybe some satisfaction. I think so. Daddy, you gotta let him in.
He'll be riding into town tonight, roaring down the back streets, 'cause he knows he's gotta keep out of sight.
Take it easy, Paul.
There was trouble on the road, and they're blaming him. Now he needs a place to hide away, and Daddy, you just gotta let him in. What an angel! We'll be knocking at the door tonight. He's one of Hell's angels, but everything will be alright. I don't care what people say.
Well, if that's the case, I should be losing a couple pounds.
And I just can't turn away. Everybody's saying, ain't it sad? She was such a good girl. How'd she ever fall for a boy that bad? But to rise with the wind, that's his only sin. And I love that boy with all my heart. Oh, Daddy, you just gotta let him in. What a hell's angel.
Hey, Jen.
Hey, yeah, Jenny.
What a hell's angel. But everything will be alright. I don't care what people say. All I know is that he needs me now, and I just can't turn away. What else? You'll be knocking
ridiculously priced.
Ain't that the truth?
Concerts are getting ridiculously priced.
Ridiculous.
I'm so far, barring anything stupid, I'm only going to 2 this year, unless like yeah, unless
Ain't nobody will see. I've seen the best concerts when I was growing up. You know, like nothing's gonna compare to those. You know, you've seen the mountaintops already. It's like,
that's right. Cost an arm and a leg for nosebleed.
right. I think I paid $12 for like WrestleMania, the first one.
You know,
Now it's like $3,000 for floor seats, and like $30,000 for front row, or even more maybe.
Great.
You know,
Ridiculous.
sometimes
It's gotta be Super Bowl level.
it's ridiculous. You're right. It's ridiculous sometimes.
Even the Super Bowl, like that's so stupid. Like who would?
Oh
It just
yeah.
shows how many people would. I mean, they gripe about the economy and all, but they have no problem. You know, they'll gripe about the quarter that the gas is going up. They have no problem shelling out the $500 for that bottle of
I
champagne.
know, right? It's weird.
You know what I
You
mean?
know,
It's like,
sometimes it can put people's bank books in condition red. 8, if I remember correctly. I found that 45 like a couple months back, and I'm like, I gotta play this damn thing. And I was
that
like,
wasn't too bad though.
see,
Yeah, that's a good
see,
one.
That's where you would go off.
Taking
if
notes,
you were a
Johnny L.
DJ.
Right, hey, Paul. We see how many of these songs like Johnny L plays on his show in the future.
No, I wouldn't.
This-
Be honest with you, I wouldn't play that one.
Joe
'cause-
Smoke, guitar smoke will be one of them definitely.
Yeah, well, as thing, but this one's kind of like a more of a bubble gummy, more in where the Doo-Wop Cafe we're more into,
Right.
I don't know, like a street, like
I know
level,
what-
street corner harmony, and
When I go to watch your
the old
show, John,
stuff,
I got to really think of the fine line of something that you're going to play.
yeah,
you know?
because I don't want to lose viewers either. A lot of these
Right,
viewers
no,
are there,
they're for
are-
a specific genre.
yeah,
I
for
know.
specific groups or
Right.
stuff. Now I could get away probably with playing like Paul Anka and stuff like that, things like that.
Yeah,
but
right.
when it comes like basically like leader of the pack or stuff like
You
that,
ever
I
do
kind
any
of
of the
stay
doo-wop
away.
groups, like later iterations of them, like, or are you just strictly in that time period, or like say,
Oh
like,
no, like the early 50s. Sometimes I'll
you
go as
won't
far
do,
as
like, the Skyliners, like, or
Oh, yeah.
something from
yeah.
no, I'm like from the 70s or something, or
Oh, well, it depends what how it sounds. Like for example, Lost in the 50s Tonight, right? It's kind of a 50s feel to it, right?
That's a Ryan
Right,
Millsap. Ryan
right,
Millsap
yeah.
song.
But it's an older,
Well, what
older
about like
70s.
West when the Beach Boys and Four Seasons did
Well,
that thing together?
I'm an idiot, Jeff. Remind me what you want me to play.
Okay. Have to go back
I
up.
didn't mean to stop the conversation.
Oh, Daddy Bog asked. He's a Beach Boys fan, so
Right.
I found a couple of songs that the Beach Boys sing, but they're 50s songs, right? And their harmonies, and when they sing it and everything, it's I could get by with that, right? But
Correct.
there's other stuff that's like, for example,
Yeah, but
like
you
this
won't
song.
go
Or,
any older though. Like you'll stay in that era. You won't
I'll
go
try.
into like Swing or Glenn Miller or
no,
you know.
no, I won't.
anything like-
Although
what
not
about
every
like
DJ.
Boogie Bugle Boy?
Oh, no, nothing like that. Although I don't, right? But the Doo-Wop Cafe was based on just street corner harmony, and they were pretty
Right.
strict on what to play, right? It's kind of more lenient now, where there's one, one DJ might. Well, we have a DJ that just plays soul.
I got you. Yeah, the
The
guy
guy,
after you.
the guy before me, right? Paul the Sheriff and Michael, the
I
Soul
thought he was
Posse.
after you.
Yeah,
Daddy Bog's here.
before, right?
Daddy Bog's here.
So they're kind of bending the rules a bit, like the owner, the one that created the Doo-Wop Cafe. There's a couple of people, but Nan, which is the only one now that's the one that created Doo-Wop, she'll let that go by, and she'll for the Soul Posse thing, she doesn't mind it, right? So they're lenient in some things, right? But it depends on the DJ too. Like if I Leader of the Pack wouldn't be one of my, because I know probably the listenership, right, is probably older, right? That would rather listen to the Skyliners or
I
or
know the
or
guy that I
you know,
lived with
yeah,
that passed
or-
away here. That's the genre of music. He would have been listening to your show had he known, because that's the style of music he
or
strictly, was anti-Beatles, like because
Well-
he blamed them for,
just
having
just like
Everly Brothers can't
like,
be on the charts no
you
more
know,
because of the Beatles.
like Dan Lear, the Dan Lears, right? You know, what you heard of Dan Lear's One Summer Night, that's a good, like stuff like that, right? The classics of the, right? So, but then there's the obscure ones or the old, which is like the Nutmegs, right? Or the Ravens, right?
I've heard
Right?
Nutmegs.
Stuff like that. So there's the older ones.
How did you even get a position there? What made them know that you did that?
Oh, how did I first started like 3-4 years ago, I think, something like that. And I stayed for about a year or so. And because I happened to, as a listener, I happened to just find that channel, and there was a couple of DJs that really caught my thing going, right? And seeing I liked DJs like Alan Freed and Murray Decay and all that, right? I thought to myself, and the Wolfman, right? I thought, oh shit, I got to do this, right? So I didn't have very much stuff. I didn't even have proper equipment at the time.
But you never did it. You never had experience being a DJ either, though, right?
Well, I'm still considered an amateur at it. I'm not like a top Freed or anything like that, but
good, you seem natural almost. Like it's a later in life aspect that you came up with.
Because I've always wanted to be something like Alan Freed or Murray Decay or Wolfman, right? So I didn't have very much stuff. So a DJ that was on there sent me like about 300,000 MP3s.
Wow.
I sent them the external hard drives, right? And he downloaded all of it. He said, "Here, you're all prepared now." So I ended up getting a microphone, not the Yeti, but a cheaper one. And I started with the laptop, right? And I started with that, right? So then I progressed with a bit more stuff, right? And so then I left for about, after a year and a half. I left. I just thought, I'll take a break. But then last year, I think it was last year or the year before, I restarted over again to go in. Nan said, the owner, right? She said, "Sure, John, come on in," right?
Did you have to send in an audition tape or like?
No. Because as long as you know even you get to learn who the artists are and stuff as you go by, right?
If you never did it before, how did the conversation come in? Like them saying to you, "Come on our show and you can host the show." How did that come about?
Well, it's we got about 10 DJs, right, or something like that, right? Way older than me, right? Some of them, right? So no, I just said to Nan when I mentioned it to one of the DJs, right? Because I requested a couple of tunes. I said, how do I get? So they said, contact Nan and everything, blah blah blah, right? So I contacted her and she said, "Sure, no problem. Here's the openings. You could try. We'll give you." She gave me a couple of her shows, MP3s, a playlist to start, right? And then the Duke, Rhythm Duke, he sent me the 300,000 ones with when I sent them the hard drives right after that. But I started with a bit, and people liked me, and
you remember the first song you played that you ever played for?
I think it was the Diamonds. I think it was.
I like the Diamonds.
Yeah, the Diamonds, and then
you didn't think to record that first show, did you?
Think of what?
To record your own first show for your own.
No, but on the SAM broadcaster that I have, you can set up an envelope on your desktop, and when you set up the configure the SAM broadcaster, right? You can configure it that it'll save your shows. So I got.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I could save all my shows. And
I have. I was gonna say, too bad you couldn't post it on YouTube, but you'd probably get dinged for it then.
Well, see, the Doo-Wop Cafe is their license. They pay a fee, right?
Right.
To play it, right? To play these songs, right? But what's that?
I said, you hear that, YouTube?
Yeah. No, but they pay a small fee to do that. They've been around. the Doo-Wop Cafe, if you when you go on their website, there's an about the Doo-Wop Cafe, and they'll tell you the story of how they started. Right, they started pretty much when the internet was pretty, shaky. They used a lot of the DJs used Winamp to do this, right? And but then Sam Broadcaster put out a program, right, that is very powerful, that you can do DJing and all that stuff, right, and podcasting, stuff like that, right? So like the program Sam Broadcaster is about $300 for the program, right? But I had that for like since my first time when I started the Doo-Wop Cafe, right? So I got that program now, right? And
so every song you play is off of your computer or off of a database that they have?
It's all my songs. Well, it's off. The hard drive that the Rhythm Duke sent me with all those songs. I just take some of the songs, right, off my hard drive or something or whatever, right.
So when we request something, you're going through your own database.
I go through my database, right, and stuff. But there are times, sometimes the tags, right, on some of these MP3s aren't the right tags. They're probably it's another group, but basically, if you want to listen to, let's say, the Tokens, but the song, the group is a different name. So I basically, before I do my show, and I do about 72 MP songs on my playlist. I usually sometimes have to check each song to make sure that the tag is right, like the proper, singer.
Honestly, you're pretty quick. Like when I make a request, within a song, you already have it. I'm like, wow, that's pretty freaking fast that you pull those songs up.
You see, you don't know what
I'm going to ask for, and you're just getting in a rhythm.
Well, on my Sam Broadcast, on my playlist, I have my playlist already set in Sam. Right, about 72 songs, right? But sometimes what I'll do is on the fly, right? I'll just go into my database. I'll type out. There's a program or it's called Everything. So you type in whatever song, it'll bring all the songs up of everything.
Wow.
So I'll just go on there and I'll drop and drag. I'll drag and drop or whatever. So if you ask me a song, right? And I'll just drag it from one end point into my playlist on the Sam Broadcaster, and right. Or let's say I don't have a song. It's very rare, but if I don't have a song, I'll open up YouTube. I'll get that song and I'll put it into this other thing where you have to convert it. If you get it on YouTube, you gotta copy the video of that YouTube, the song, right? But you have to convert it to MP3. So what I'll do is I'll put it into this other program that I have right away. It'll convert it to MP3, right? With the bit rate, whatever bit rate it is, like 120 or 320 or whatever, and it'll convert it to that. And I'll just and put it in my request folder. I'll just go in my request folder, get it, drag and drop on my playlist for whoever requested it. So. It's a lot of maneuvering, right? But that's once you get the hang of it. It's
John, you always do nice shout outs after every one that requests a song from you. You give them really nice props. I appreciate that.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's like I said, I'm not a pro, but I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with what I'm doing, right?
I mean, and just like you did over that song, you wrapped that right off like it was natural to you. And it sounded natural. Like we're hearing it, it sounded like it was a radio show.
And speaking of request, Jeff asked for me to play this. So this is the Gosden Brothers, Sounds of Goodbye.
Vern Gosden, right, was in that group.
I've got a lonely feeling that I'm hearing the sounds of goodbye. The sounds of goodbye. Goodbye.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah,
I may have to seek that album out with Gene Clark that they're talking about. That's got to be really damn good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's quite easy. It's quite easy. Really, bands play instruments.
It's always good when they do.
About late 60s here. Play this one here. Can't even talk. The Sophisticates from 1969. Back up, baby, back up.
Sounds very Motown.
You're my heart, and you took it for a game. Now you want to come back? Ha! Ain't that a shame? Even with sight, I was blind. I did my heart over to my mind. With my eyes open wide, it's hard to realize. But here you stand, telling me that it's you, baby, it's you that I need. You better step back and get away from me. Baby, oh yeah, step back, honey. Someday I'm gonna find a real man to call mine all mine. You had your chance and you done me wrong. Out of my life is where you belong. You may not believe what you hear. You better back up and get away from here, because what you said, you said last year.
Too much Marlboro.
Oh yeah. Do you hear what I say? I said the other way.
Wow.
Get out of my life. Cause you know, baby, you ain't doing me right. Don't you know I'm tired of your life? Why do you keep wasting my time? I'm glad you called and I'm doing fine. My new man, he's always on time. He's everywhere steady. I wanted you to be true, understand and love with me. He's the man that I need. You better back up and get away from here, because what you said, you said last year. You know I'm gonna forgive you if you did your best, but another man has taken your place. Ooh, just like honey. Yeah, get on my
No saxophone in it.
Really
this
reminded me of Martha Vandel's.
Motown, yeah, that kind
Yeah,
of.
it did kind of. You know what, David Donnelly? I'm not Johnny L, but
Yeah.
but guess what? I maybe can't pull up things as fast as Johnny can.
Yeah.
But how about this?
I was checking my database, and I have a whole pile of
Kill it.
Amos Wilburn. Check. Okay.
Hey, Paul, could I put an inspirational song for you and Mel in the private chat if you want to
Wow.
play it.
Let's see what you got.
And I got something too I'm putting in there right now.
This is Dorada. Well, let's
Oh,
pray.
okay. Hang on.
This was the top 10 hit in 71.
All right. This is what
I kind of like it.
Dave here has gone off and sent us. I see Mellows in the thing too. We'll do that shortly.
Yeah, what I got is pretty dang cool, man.
I'm sure a few of you heard, so I think too.
That's right, Children of the Universe.
All right.
I'll
Try that one, Paul.
All right,
See
hang
if
on.
that one.
Yeah,
be all right.
Soft Breathe, Underwater, Moonlight, been on my want list since I first had the CD in the 90s.
I've heard of
Yeah,
the
this
song.
is where Rex Harrison learned how to sing. Hey. I don't think Metallica will be covering this bad boy anytime soon.
No, David.
Let's see what you got here.
Hey, thanks, Sean. Sound great.
Oh, okay. I never heard this one. We'll have to play this.
Oh,
So
it's great.
Mellow dropped us a little something here.
You might be familiar with it, some of them.
Laugh
And
out.
see if you can pick the kind of song that people say it sounds like. People say this song sounds like another song. See if you pick up on it.
Mellow is slipping the whole audience a Mickey.
Yeah,
Mickey Finn.
the Mickey Finn.
Nicky.
Such a great song.
dance, 'cause I refuse to pass you by. Come with me until we're fine. Peace in the garden of my mind. Your love's the key. Now open the door to a beauty you've never known before. The things you want are here to find in the garden of my mind.
Why does that have a feel of Jimi Hendrix there somewhere?
You
little.
nailed it. Everybody says he ripped it off of Purple Haze, or maybe it's the other way around.
Along the Watchtower, I think, is it song maybe or something? I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot.
One of the just that sounds like Jimi Hendrix a little bit.
No, it's Purple Haze, Johnny.
Purple Haze? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they say it's Purple Haze that
Yeah.
somebody ripped one or the other off.
Interesting. Sounds good though. I like that.
Oh, I love it. It's such a great song. Shame these guys you never heard of them. They were a local regional group.
Into the garden of my mind.
Thank you.
Man.
Imagination, and you will realize you will see God's creation in my mind. Stone.
It was 1967.
Old one I put on, yeah.
I'm surprised that they weren't told to say by these record companies and stuff. Hey, you sound too much like Jimi Hendrix. You can't.
Yeah.
Well, it's around the same time. Who knows
Was
who's
it?
first, you know?
Yeah, right.
But again, who won out? Jimi Hendrix did,
Yeah.
you know?
James, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Excuse Me While I Kiss the Sky. Yeah,
The
that's
song was on Nuggets 2 box.
right. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
where I came from. That's how I discovered the Nuggets Rhino
Yeah.
box. Nuggets 2.
I didn't know that.
There's so many
Wow.
great songs on the Nuggets 2 box. That's the best one of the whole series in my mind.
That's a good one. I like that.
I got to get all of them. The Nuggets, the Pebbles, the
But if
the
you go
little
for
horse
2
stand,
first, honestly, Paul, go for the second volume first. It's so packed with so many things on there. It's amazing.
So you're telling
Whoever
me I should
curated
just do it?
Mm.
Hey, yeah. Good Lord, let's get up. All right. Hey, yeah. All right now. Good Lord.
Alcohol. I don't think I've heard that one.
Yeah, me neither.
That's on up.
All right now. Lord, it's feeling good. I need some help, Lord, from the guitar now.
Right on 4D.
All right now. All right. Good Lord, do it. Don't wait now.
This kind of reminds me of like a bit of James Brown a little bit.
A little bit.
You mentioned that. Now that you mentioned that, I never thought of that.
This is from Detroit, 1971.
Yeah, right in that time frame.
David Dowling, I have to look
There's
this
a
up.
little bit of Bobby Womack as well.
Like James Brown used to say, "Ow, jump back! I want to kiss myself."
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy did it the best, though.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up.
Going in hot tub.
Oasis.
All right now. Oh, good. Oh, now. Get some for me.
Love that drum, man. That drum is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Don't you wait.
Or hot tub pants.
Oh,
Wow, funky.
Let me hear the guitar for me.
I like this one too. This is pretty cool. I think.
Let me hear the guitar. All right around now. Come on now.
Do it. Talking to me.
That's a great one.
Talking to me.
Yeah,
Yeah. Jump back. I want to kiss myself.
That's right. And that's why most of you 25 people are in here, is because you want to hear some stuff you've never heard. And this is what we do here. Smash the
Exactly.
like button, ladies and gentlemen. If you care to, check your subscriptions. Make sure that you're subscribed to me and this gang of 4 here. Okay.
Monkey Broadway. I think I've heard that one.
Hey, Paul. I
Did you
can't.
play?
I
Okay,
can't. I
maybe next
can't.
show, remind me.
You can't put the. I can't put. How do I give you like an MP3? If I wanted an MP3, I can't put that in the chat thing, right? Like, I'd have to go to the.
Johnny, you would share your screen and play it from your computer.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's true.
I don't know. Wouldn't know how to do that. Okay.
You do it right from the bottom, right?
Oh,
right
I
at the
do?
bottom of the thing, the 3 dots
But
will
it-
say share screen.
Yeah, there's a way to print that.
It's an MP3 in my file. One of my files.
You
now.
have to have that, like your Windows Media Player or whatever, open first.
Oh, okay.
And then when you hit share screen,
Yeah.
have it like paused or whatever. Start the song, pause it real quick,
No,
bring
no.
it back to 0,
No,
and then
no.
hit share screen, and then that
okay.
window will be an option.
Oh, okay. That's a lot of work.
And then it'll be it's done. It's easy.
Hey, so let's rock.
59 song. Cool.
Oh, shit.
Oop.
What
Yeah.
happened?
What the
Well,
hell?
I killed it, ladies and gentlemen. It was almost done anyway.
I'm with Johnny. I like that song too, Paul.
Yeah. So yeah, Austin Wood. So let's rock. Oops, that was my fault. Yeah, Do It Again by Leeds Band. CU.
I put another bonus song in there. I don't know if like
You did, and that's what I set. That's what I set up, and it was my fault because I set it up here. So Mello went off and dropped us some Bobby Womack.
Right.
Right.
Well, man.
Yeah, since I mentioned it, I was like, it popped in my mind. I was like, how many people have heard this and how long, or if they know it at all? Such a great song.
I actually, would you believe what melody I had?
That opens up the movie Jackie Brown that Quentin Quarantino did.
Nice.
Hmm.
That's how
Yep.
people got familiar with it. But I
Yeah.
love that. Hey, I just want to say, can I just say, I want to give a shout out to 4D, man. He did a fantastic interview thing with Rachel yesterday. Like, literally, Rachel did a 6-hour show. And my favorite part of the whole entire show was the last 2 hours. That was just Rachel and 4D. I mean, I was so engaged. I stayed there to the very end. And kudos to you, 4D, for being so interesting. And honestly, brought a lot out of Rachel I didn't even know. It was an amazing conversation, honestly. I recommend anyone go back and watch it.
I just 6
What's up,
hours. Oh
William?
my God,
Yeah, she did like a marathon show. I mean, I was like, wow.
that's a quarter of a Borden.
Right, but the last 2 was the best with 4D. I just kudos, brother.
See, that's the term there. It's a quarter of a Borden.
Borden, yeah, George.
Yeah, that's what people have to go for the Borden record.
Yeah, you know what? There's no way in hell I could do that. I think the longest,
nobody can.
the longest one I did was like a couple minutes shy of 4 hours.
It was wonderful. I loved it. I was really, I was chatting right along with them. It was great.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that and watch some of that in the replay. 6
Yeah,
hours.
4D breaks down a lot of stuff. Like you can tell how smart and brilliant the guy is. I can listen to him read the phone book. Honestly, he's got that voice like George Martin. You know what I mean? Like really a relaxing kind of like Brian May. When you hear Brian May talk, it's like it's really incredible. 4D, brother.
I just know that what was it for like the first hour and a half I was watching. See, I didn't know it went on that long. That's why I was surprised, and now I feel stupid.
Oh yeah, it went on and on. I was like, wow, but it was great.
I'll have to go and rewind it.
And it was good because there was no over the top humor.
Right.
If you know what I mean. Like
It
there
was a
wasn't
serious
like
small conversation, really. Like, they
teasing
were
the
just
shit out
focusing-
of somebody, right? It was
Right.
like it was
It's going into their
one-on-one
history.
conversation, and it was a serious and calm and enjoyable conversation, and that's what I like. And
Nice.
that's what I like.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? So I'm not getting to go into any more.
Nope, you don't have to. We get it.
You got it.
Totally get it on that. That's
Well,
for
Right.
sure.
I should have watched the whole interview, Paul. I checked
No,
out.
I just wanted to give Cordy a shout out about it because I really
Very
wasn't-
engaging, very like you listen to him and you can't stop you can't stop listening to him because it's like you get so mesmerized or engaged to what he's saying, like so.
Yeah,
I don't know,
it
it's
was-
just it's
And
it's
everybody that
calm.
was there was
yeah.
engaged. They stayed till the end as well. People
Yeah.
were. It was fun to watch.
Nice.
I thoroughly endorse 4D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
He has my
Ford's a good
endorsement.
egg.
Not that it matters, but he does anyway.
Right. I liked him when he was up here the one time. Hopefully we can have him back here again real soon. Well, I first went up wearing 3 glasses of Joe because I could see past Rachel's new broken lens that foregrounds everything. I had those 2 color 3D glasses on. Now
I
that
just
was
got to ask for an email. What
Count
scent is
White.
that incense that you're burning? Is it patchouli? Is it sandalwood? Is it what scent is it?
I didn't realize that was incense he had at first. I didn't realize.
Yeah, I loved it. It looked like this a little bit,
Well, at least somebody thinks my voice is sexy.
it's kind of like the white Barry White, baby. Oh, baby.
Very white.
The white Barry White.
I like. God.
How about let's play this from '66? Yes. Oh, I thought I had it set up already.
Smart founders know something most people
I could
miss.
care
Hate
less
your
That is
dogs.
pretty good. I like that. That's
Not
oh, that's
I
a
don't care
commercial.
about my domain. There we go.
Oh, Hollywood Flames. Yeah. All right. I probably have that in my database.
I've heard of that symbol. That's on fire.
Yes, indeed.
When all the time was I made a mistake. Now I'm coming home.
I'm gonna have to try that, brother.
Right now I'm coming home to you, baby. Can you hear me moaning right now, baby? I got to get to you fast as I can.
Yeah.
Hoping that you
I've got that one. Yeah, 1966 on the symbol label.
Beautiful. I love it.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that record label before either.
I love the record labels. Oh my lord!
It doesn't
What's
look
even
familiar to me.
Tougher than the record labels are the record sleeves.
No,
Some of those record labels. Oh my god! I came across what the heck was it? I came across some guide once. That's all it was the record sleeves. It was like illustrated, or they listed, and I'm like, I can't remember. It was a $high book though, for God's sakes. But somebody took the time out to do like all the
Scans?
color stuff like that. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Guys, you're gonna have to forgive me. I'm starting to feel like I've got a hangover.
Oh, you never have to apologize or explain
I don't-
yourself.
I don't know why I feel like I've got a hangover.
That's what happened to me. Honestly, I was walking out of I was paying my electric bill. Did not feel nothing like anything wrong. As soon as I walked out of the door to walk to my car, all of a sudden I just felt like a little bit of like energy drained out of me, like kryptonite hit me from Superman or something.
Oh,
I just
boy.
felt it, grabbed my door. Then all of a sudden, as I'm driving down the road, one drip started dripping out of my nose. I go, no way. Come on. And
You were doing a Bobby Darin. You were drip drop.
yeah, drip trash. I will take in a bath.
Well, this hangover seems a little different. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I
here
think.
comes the
Well, I'll be
track.
praying for you, Paul.
Johnny L knows already. It's like, hey, to tell you
Hopefully
the
you
truth,
get off and you
love
feel better.
hangover.
I've heard the shorter version of the song, Western Nebraska.
Really? Wow.
Nope.
Really? That's sad.
I watched
No
American
Don Cornelius? No nothing. This is Soul Train.
No.
I'm
Hey,
Don
Paul,
Cornelius. Yes?
Can I just want to do a shout out to my friend Chris, the one that comes on every once in a while.
Yes.
He was doing
we like
he was doing a clean out to a house that does heating and cooling, and the people he work for get these properties that they clean out. And he goes, you clean out whatever's in the house you can have. And that's when he brought me over those 400 CDs.
Holy shit.
This was in there, and it was all rusty, and I gave it to my friend Donnie to actually clean it up.
You said it
And
was
look at this
crusty?
right
Oh,
here.
nice. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
This is a Jackson
Nice.
guitar, and it was honestly the pickups and everything were all rusty, and my friend cleaned it up like unbelievably.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
So I got to give my friend Chris, it was a free guitar, it's like, and it plays beautifully.
Wow.
Nice.
Very
what
nice.
I say,
It's Mello's new guitar.
Yeah,
It's a nice looking guitar.
yeah, it's not red, but I have a blue one now.
Nice. Gang, this has been a hell of a show. I'm really glad we got to do this tonight. I'm glad I didn't do it last night. I wouldn't have felt in the spirit, but today, I'm telling you, I'm glad I've got great people here on panel. I got great people out in the audience. We had about 25, 26 people tonight. That's nice too. And you know what, gang? I know it's 10 past 10:30 a little bit, but I'm going to hit the hay a little bit. Is there going to be a show tomorrow? Possibly. I'm off for the next few days. So, today was the medical part. The rest of it is just other things. So, you know what, gang? Just if you've got any requests, just remember them, and maybe we'll play them tomorrow. I've got a couple things I left over on purpose, and I love you guys. Yes, as David Double D here says, take care, and Sean. And it's time to look at that old bearded fat man chewing a crusty Beach Boys 45.
Good night.
Because I get around. That's
Psycho's Platters is a Love Peace production.